vendors who can help you build business credit and how to get approved with no personal credit check or guarantee. This is how business credit is built. Having an EIN doesn't mean you have established credit. If you go to a bank to try and get cash credit using your EIN with no credit established, you'll always be denied guaranteed. That is, unless you did have good personal credit and used it to get approved while supplying your personal guarantee. Lots of people fail at building business credit because they try banks first and are turned down. This is frustrating, but don't give up. Let's talk about building business credit the right way. You can't start with the roof. You must start with the foundation first and build up. You can't start with store or cash credit from your bank. If you do, you'll be denied 100% of the time. First, you must build trade lines that report. That's also known as vendor credit. Then you'll have an established credit profile, and then you'll get a business credit score. And with an established business credit profile and score, you can start getting revolving store and cash credit. Net 30 accounts must be paid in full within 30 days, and Net 60 accounts must be paid in full within 60 days. Unlike with revolving accounts, you have a set time when you must pay back what you borrowed or the credit you used. To start your business credit profile the right way, you need to be approved for vendor accounts that report to the business credit reporting agencies. Once that's done, then you can use the credit, pay back what you used, and the account is reported to Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax. Once reported, then you have trade lines, an established credit profile, and an established credit score. Using a newly established business credit profile and score, you can then get approval for store credit. And then eventually, you can get store credit without needing to supply your Social Security number or personal guarantee. This is possible because now your EIN credit profile is established. It can stand on its own. So if you leave your Social Security number off the application, the credit issuer then pulls your EIN credit, sees a solid profile and score, and can then approve you for your real revolving credit. For building business credit, this is what you need to know. Not all retailers will approve you just because of your credit profile and score. Some sources, like Home Depot or Radio Shack, also have a time and business requirement. You may need to be in business 1 to 3 years to get no personal guarantee credit. Some sources, like Home Depot, might require that you meet certain revenue requirements for no personal guarantee credit too, but most retailers will approve you without these requirements. This is the process. You won't get a Visa or MasterCard right away. Instead, you need to start with trade lines, also known as vendor credit. You need to have credit to get more credit, and you need 10 or more trade lines to get the big payoff. Getting initial credit is the hardest part. Over 97% of trade vendors who issue credit don't report it to the business reporting agencies. As a result, you must find sources which actually report. There are many vendor credit benefits. Vendor credit is an important step in building business credit. Vendor credit is easier to get than store or fleet credit. It can lead to store and fleet credit. Establishing credit will lead to lenders approving you. This process is proven to work. Here are 5 companies which provide vendor credit and report to the credit reporting bureaus. They are Uline Shipping Supplies, Quill Office Supplies, Grainger Industrial Supply, Monopolizer Marketplace, and the Wells Fargo Business Secured Credit Card. Grainger Industrial Supply sells hardware, power tools, pumps, and more. They also do fleet maintenance. To qualify, you need the following: a business license, an EIN number, and a DUNS number from Dun & Bradstreet. For less than $1,000 credit, they will approve nearly anyone with a business license. For over $1,000 credit, they want to see trade and bank references. Fax them your application or apply over the phone. You can visit them online at www.grainger.com. Here are some more benefits of vendor credit. You must have 5 vendor accounts reporting to move on to store credit. It will take 30 to 90 days for those accounts to report, at 60 days on average. Do not apply for store credit without having 5 accounts first. What about getting approved with no personal credit check or guarantee? You need vendor accounts to start a business credit profile and score. This is a total of 5 payment experiences reported to start getting revolving store credit. A payment experience is an account reported to a business credit reporting agency. So if you get approval with a vendor who reports to Dun& Bradstreet and Experian, that counts as 2 payment experiences. If that account only reports to Dun & Bradstreet, then that is just 1 payment experience. How about getting initial business credit? You need 5 payment experiences to start getting approval for revolving store credit cards using your EIN only for approval. These are credit cards at places like Best Buy, Lowe's, Staples, Amazon, Dell, and Apple. You then need a total of 10 payment experiences to get approval for cash credit like Visa and MasterCard type credit. To get that cash credit, you also need to have one of those payment experiences have a $10,000 limit or higher at least to start getting generous limits on the cash credit you secure. So when it comes to using vendor credit to build business credit, apply and get credit for your EIN. Start with vendor credit. Work with starter vendors who will report to Equifax, Experian, and/or Dun & Bradstreet. Always manage your credit responsibly. We can help. Contact us today to learn more about 5 vendors who can help you build business credit and how to get approved with no personal credit check or guarantee.